morning, everybody. Man-child Kenny Smith here. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving Day yesterday. Now, let's talk about Cooking with Kenny, episode 13. Unlucky 13, too. But we're going to make a breakfast frittata, and I'll tell you why. Because while some of us have been practicing our best Black Friday sales and also running through the pre-NFL combine, you know, you're trying to tackle the person so you can get your large screen TV and you're practicing for, you know, outside guard, linebacker, whatever. And then you come home and you still got family there and they're looking at you like, what are you going to cook for breakfast? And you're like, I slaved all day yesterday in the kitchen and now you want breakfast? So, you got to impress them. And we're going to impress them with this frittata. And I'll show you how I do it. So first, I get my oven preheated to 400 degrees. And I get this pan hot. Now, the key to making a frittata is to have enough eggs to fill the pan. So I'm making a frittata for audience of one, Kenny Smith. So I'm using this small pan. It takes about 2 eggs. If I use my bigger pan, it would take about 6, maybe 7. Okay? So the pan's getting hot. I've brewed a cup of coffee. So while the pan keeps heating, let's talk about coffee. Everybody knows Mr. Kenny likes his coffee. Not many times at church you see me walking around empty-handed without a cup. So, how do I like my coffee? I don't discriminate. I like it anyway. Black, cream, sugar, whatever. Coffee's coffee. Getting a little hot there. So, I take my coffee advice from 3 people in country music. First, Lyle Lovett. He says in the song Nobody Knows, I like cream in my coffee and I hate to be alone on Sunday. So amen to that, Lyle. And then, flash forward, 2001, Dwight Yoakam releases an album, Population Me. And on that album, there's a song called Back of Your Hand, and it says, I take my coffee with 2 sugars and a splash of cream. Also good. Now, flash forward, 2017, Luke Bryant tells us, black coffee in the morning. So, there's your 3 coffee options. Back to the frittata. Pan's hot. I prep my ingredients. I got smoked bacon, diced onions, red bell pepper, and leafed Brussels sprouts to have a little greenery in this thing. So I'm going to throw my bacon in. Got the sizzle. So the bacon's cooking. When it starts to get going good, you're going to season it with fresh ground pepper. And who do we thank for that? Bob Silkinson. Alright. So, when you're cooking your bacon, cook it over the highest heat you got. You want to get that bacon crispy for a frittata, not medium rare. So, high heat, because if it's any lower, you're basically boiling your pig. Now I'm going to add our red bell pepper. Pepper takes longer to cook, so I put it in. Now we're going to add our diced onion. And our leafed Brussels sprouts for a little greenery. Now you can also substitute Brussels sprouts for, you know, more peppers, spinach, anything you want. Now let's talk about our eggs. 2 large eggs because you want to fill your pan. Frittata turned off. Well, not the frittata, but the ingredients. Got my eggs here. I've whisked them pretty good. I'm going to hit them again real quick. Now, I'm going to take fresh Parmesan and put it into eggs. I got most of this recipe from Gordon Ramsay. And he says the reason you put the Parmesan in the eggs is to give it some saltiness. I think it tastes good. And I'm going to be generous with it. Grated it in, now whisk it in. I'm going to pour in my egg slowly. And now I'm going to top with more fresh ground Parmesan. So I got my egg in, fresh ground Parmesan on top. Now I'm going to put it in the oven for 4 to 5 minutes at 400 degrees. Now, my sous chef on episode lucky number 7, Bob LaChance, he is all about 375. I like 400. And I know I did shred my cheese over top my glass top stove that was still hot and probably got baked on. But hey, I'm a man child and I got it made. What more do you need? But if you know Mr. Kenny and I get stressed out, I'll clean your kitchen. One person knows real well if I get stressed out, you'll have a real clean kitchen. All right, it's done. Now to take it out and plate it. Take it out of the oven, and remember to turn the oven off. I forget that all the time. Get a little tap. And then I'm going to take a knife. I'm going to use this one today, and I'm going to go around the outside while holding the pan. I'll give a little tap again. Plate. Over. And there you have it. A nice breakfast frittata, sure to impress those pesky out-of-town relatives. So, if you need any more advice for the holidays, by all means, call Mr. Kenny. So, hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. I hope y'all are going to have a great day. And most importantly, I hope to see you soon.